आदाय श्रीगौरप्रियमूर्तये श्रीमते भक्तिवल्लभतीर्थगोस्वामी नामिने कृपया क्षमतामपराधिजनं कलुषायुतशक्तसुदीननरं सुपथे परिचालय सर्वदिनं प्रणमामि च माधवदेवपदम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ग्रंथेरारंभे करि मंगलाचरण गुरु वैष्णव भगवान तीनेरस्मरणे हय विघ्न विनाशन अनायासे हय निज वांछित पूरन। Today is a very auspicious, special tithi, Krishna's Rasotsav, Madhurotsav, and also Balaram's Rasa, the Rasa of Balaram. This is in the month of Chaitra. Chaitra means March, April is called the month of Chaitra, between mid-March to mid-April. It's called Chaitra Mas. On the Purnima Tithi, this is called Madhurotsav, Krishna's Rasa. It's a very nice time. It's not hot, not very hot, not very cold. Evenings are very pleasant during this time. So, during these pleasant times, there is Rasa. Krishna performs Rasa. Rasa is no, that is Rasa. That is not Rasa. In Sanskrit, both are different. Rasa and Rasa. Rasa is the Rasa dance. Rasa is the soupy vegetable. So Rasa dance. Rasa means you can say the conjugal love. So Krishna is performing this Rasa Leela, the pastime of dancing with his female consorts. So this is the Rasa Utsava. Krishna is the sole proprietor and enjoyer of everything and of everyone. Because everything is coming from Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Everything is nothing but an energy of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. This energy should be existing for the possessor of the energy, the energetic. Shakti is for Shaktiman. Shakti means potency, is to serve the Shaktiman, the possessor of the potency. Because the potency is emanating from that. Just like our energy works for us. Whatever is our energy, It works for us. Like, wife is, you can say, energy or expansion of a man. Husband is an expansion of a woman, energy. So you are supposed to work for me. Why are you working for that person, this person? You have to do this for me. Energy should be there for the service of the energetic. Similarly, we are all the energy or the potency of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. So, potency is to serve the possessor of the potency. The possessor of the potency is the enjoyer. Supreme Lord Sri Krishna is the enjoyer. Everyone else is an object of enjoyment by the Lord. All the gopis, the sakhas, the friends, the male friends, the mother, father, servants, the dham, cows, trees, etc. Everything is an expansion of Lord's energy only. Antaranga Shakti. This Antaranga Shakti is existing because of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Therefore, this Antaranga Shakti is to be enjoyed by the Supreme Lord only. Krishna is the enjoyer of the friends, of the concerts, of mother and father. Any service offered to him, he is the enjoyer. Therefore, ordinary people like us, if we try to imitate the Supreme Lord, thinking ourselves also to be enjoyers, if Supreme Lord can enjoy 16,000 wives, why cannot I enjoy 10 wives? If we say like this, then we have not understood the Bhagavat Tattva, the absolute reality about Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. We have not understood the absolute truth. He is the enjoyer, he can enjoy. Everyone else is to be enjoyed by him. If the hand says that I want to enjoy independent of the body, why should I put food in the stomach? I am not getting anything. With this hand I am doing lot of work, I am earning money, I am spending it, I am purchasing, I am cutting the vegetables, I am preparing, and I am putting where? Not in the hand, into the mouth. If the hand says, I am doing so much for the mouth, no, I will get out of this body, I will work independently for my own self. Can the hand stay independently? No. The hand cannot stay independently. The thing is, if the hand is doing everything and putting in the mouth and it is going inside the stomach is supplying the energy back to the hand. The stomach is not keeping that. Stomach is giving that energy back to the hand so that the hand will be able to work again. In a similar manner, we are all the limbs, hands, or fingers, or various parts of the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna's body. If we say that, I want to become independent from the Lord, there is no existence. But if we work for the Lord is supplying the energy, the Lord is providing everything to us. So everyone, all the living entities are an object of enjoyment by Supreme Lord Sri Krishna only. Therefore, Krishna's Rasa Leela, the pastimes of conjugal love with his female consorts, is only possible for him, not others. Nobody else is capable. And those who are not submitted to Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, they have also no right to enter into the pastimes of Radha Krishna, even to hear the pastimes of Radha Krishna and the other gopis. One has no eligibility to even hear those pastimes, because if we consider those pastimes to be like an act between an ordinary man and a woman, then we will commit a grave offense at the feet of the absolute truth, thereby depriving ourselves permanently from spiritual rays. Therefore, Sukadeva Goswami, even though he spoke, the glories of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, he contained the pastimes of rasa only to 5 chapters. He did not expand in detail because Krishna is the enjoyer. Raso vai saha, he is the supreme enjoyer, master of all rasas, all various mellows of devotion. He is the enjoyer. Therefore, the Lord, singing the glories of Supreme Lord means one may understand singing the glories of rasa pastimes. But Sukadeva Goswami is contained only in 5 chapters. Why? Because ordinary living entities are not capable of entering into this. If they don't hear it from a bona fide source, it is said that those who have lusty desires, if they hear the pastimes of Sri Krishna with the gopis, their lust will be finished. In Srimad Bhagavatam it is told. Sukadeva Goswami is telling that a lusty person, when he hears the pastimes of Krishna with the gopis, all his lust will be finished. But there are 2 words that are emphasized. One is Anukirtanam. Anukirtanam means Guru Mukham Anukirtanam. These are the 2 words that are emphasized. One has to hear these pastimes of Krishna with the gopis from a bona fide Guru and sing those pastimes as heard from the bona fide Guru. Only from a bona fide Guru one will be able to hear and one can speak as heard from the bona fide Guru. Not, I know Sanskrit, I can go through Bhagavat and I can read and understand the Krishna's pastimes with the gopis. That should not be the way to read, hear or sing the pastimes of Radha Krishna. But one has to hear through authentic source, a bona fide Guru. Then the listed desires will be gone. If I do an independent reading, then my lusty desires will not go. My lust will only increase more and more. I will think, oh, it's like an ordinary man-woman affair that is going on here. So I will have also inclination towards man-woman's affair. This is not correct. It has to be heard from an authentic source. But a bona fide Guru does not speak publicly about these pastimes. He will not speak these highest pastimes of rasa with the gopis by Krishna in public. Because this is not for everyone. These are not the pastimes that everyone can understand or everyone should hear. Those who are highly eligible and capable, only for them it is. Therefore, our Guru Varga, when Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, when he was doing this Brajamandal Parikrama, he had started Brajamandal Parikrama and Navadvip Dham Parikrama by the order of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Bhaktivinoda Thakur told that every year you should take all the devotees through Navadvip Dham and through Vrindavan Dham, Brajamandal Dham. Because devotees will get an opportunity to see all the pastime places of Mahaprabhu, thereby remembering, singing and hearing the pastimes of Gaurahari. In a similar manner, Brajadham, they will sing, hear and listen, meditate upon the pastimes of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna during the Brajamandal Parikrama. One time, during Brajamandal Parikrama, Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he was speaking Hari Katha on the banks of Radhakunda. On the banks of Radhakunda, he was speaking Hari Katha. He was not speaking about the great pastimes of Krishna and Radha and how Radhakunda is, a sweet manifestation of sweet pastimes of loving relationship between Radha and Krishna. He spoke about Dhruva and Prahlad on the banks of Radhakunda. Why? Because the basic fundamentals of devotion that, Dhruva in his life, it was instructed to him, don't have any hostile mentality towards any living entity. You are the cause of your own problems. Nobody is the cause. Others can become instruments. And by coming in contact with Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, he realized all these material opulences, they are very, very insignificant. Unless until we don't have this understanding. And Prahlad, how Prahlad has remembered Supreme Lord Narayana under all circumstances, even in the middle of so many troubles, hurdles, punishments, he was unforgetful. He was not forgetting Narayana. He was remembering him always. Do we have that kind of a dependency on the Lord? We don't have. But we want to talk about the pastimes of Radha and Krishna. We want to talk about the pastimes of the gopis with Krishna. It is not good. That is why they speak. Acharyas, they speak, but very little. They don't expand these pastimes of Radha Krishna or Krishna with the gopis because we are not eligible. Today is also Balaram's Rasa. Balaram is also doing Rasa. Krishna is the only enjoyer. Why Balaram is also enjoying? Balaram is the expansion of Supreme Lord Krishna. He is also Vishnu Tattva, not different from Krishna. But everyone, who is a manifestation or expansion of Krishna, they are all his servants, Krishna's servants. Even Balaram is servant of Krishna. We may see Balaram as a elder brother of Krishna. Even though he is elder, he is still servant. Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, they are also elderly, but they are also servants. They are also serving Krishna. What is the meaning of service? Service means to give pleasure. We understand servant means, such a menial position. Servant, das, dasi. I don't like das and dasi. What is your name? My name is Madan Mohan. No das. Are you Madan Mohan? Yes, I am Madan Mohan, not das. Why? We don't want to call ourselves as das. Das is the best position. Servant. What does a servant do? Pleases the master. So, service means the Yashoda is serving Krishna. What does it mean? She is serving Krishna means she is giving pleasure to Krishna. Nanda Maharaj is pleasing Krishna. The gopis are pleasing Krishna. The friends, they are pleasing Krishna. Balaram similarly is pleasing Krishna. All their activities are completely running around the concept of Krishna's pleasure. They don't go outside that. Even if Mother Yashoda is chastising Krishna, it is for the pleasure of Krishna. Mata jodi tada na kore. In Chaitanya Charitamrita it is very nicely explained. Mother Yashoda, I am not remembering that verse. Mother Yashoda considers that I am the protector, I am the caretaker, and Krishna is an object of my, affection or care. I have to take care of him. If I don't take care of Krishna, then he will become mischievous, he'll become naughty, or some demons or someone else will attack him. I have to protect. Even though Krishna is the protector and we are protected, those who are in the mood of, parental affection, they think that we are taking care, we are protecting Krishna. Krishna says, such a love of Mother Yashoda towards me is very pleasing to me. Everyone considers Krishna, you are supreme, you are the highest, you are the Lord, you are my master. Without you, I have no existence, you are my redeemer, all these things. But Krishna is telling, no, if Mother Yashoda says that, oh, you mischievous fellow, you rascal, I shall punish you, then Krishna says, oh, very pleasing. Someone is telling you are so great, not as pleasing. As Yashoda telling you rascal, you fool, you mischievous fellow. Why? Because even in this there is love and affection. She is thinking that if I don't take care of him, who will take care of the child? So she thinks herself to be above Krishna. Krishna says that those who think that they are superior to me and serve me as an inferior object, I am very pleased. Balaram is one such person. Balaram is also serving Krishna and is giving pleasure to Krishna. Then how can Balaram do Rasa Leela? Balaram is to give enjoyment to Krishna. Why? He is enjoying. Our Gurudev, most revered Srila Gurudev, he says that when Krishna left, Vrindavan, he is in Dwarka and other places. One time, Balaram was going towards Vrindavan. Krishna told, please meet all our friends, all our parents, elderly persons, everyone in Braja. Please convey my regards to all of them because you are anyway going there. So Balaram went to Vrindavan. He met everyone and everyone were pleased. The gopis, they were missing Krishna a lot. So they requested Balaram, Balaram, we want to perform rasa with you. Then, obliged to their requests, Balaram had performed Rasa Leela with the gopis. Now here, the Rasa Leela that Krishna performed with the gopis and Rasa Leela that Balaram performed with the gopis, they are not one and the same. Krishna has done rasa in Madhurya rasa, in a paramour mood, in the mood of a lover. Krishna's pastimes with the gopis, rasa with the pastimes is in the mood of a lover. But Balaram's rasa with the gopis is not in the mood of a lover. Balaram's rasa with the gopis is in the mood of a friendship. In the Sakhya rasa, in the friendship mood, boyfriend, girlfriend, like that, but not as a lover. So this is the difference between Balaram's pastimes with the gopis and Krishna's pastimes with the gopis. So, because Balaram is not an enjoyer, his pastimes are like that. And he also, when he went to Vrindavan, he demanded that Yamuna should also come and engage in dance with him, perform rasa with him. Balaram, he was intoxicated. All the demigods, they gave him Varuni, the great, Somarasa, it's like intoxicant. He drank, and after he drank the intoxicant, he became, intoxicated. And he told Yamuna, please come. I want to perform pastimes with you. Now, if a man is drunkard, if he's drunk and he comes and tells the women, come here, and she will be frightened. Oh, this guy is drunk, he will beat me or he will do something, some nonsense. So Yamuna was very frightened. She is not coming. Balram told, come. She is not coming. Then immediately he has a plough in his hand, Balram. He took the plough and then he told, I shall pierce you into various streams. Then Yamuna became frightened. She came, Rahimam, Rakshamam, please help me, please rescue me. Halahati bhiti milite Yamunabham. With his hala, with his plough, he had frightened Yamuna. Now we should not think this ordinary, an ordinary man also drinks and then comes and beats the wife. No, this pastime is not like that. You have to understand that Yamuna is nothing but an expansion of the Lord. There is no difference. These are the pastimes that are performed. These are beyond our mundane conception. We cannot understand these pastimes with our material mind. And if we try to do so, we think, like here also it happens, there also it is like that. We only think like this. But we should never try to draw a parallel between transcendental realm and material realm. Never. If we are committing such an offense of drawing parallel between that plane and this plane, we will permanently be, our Guru Maharaj used to say, that transcendental realm will be permanently sealed for us. Guru Maharaj used to use this word, that will remain permanently sealed for us. You understand sealed? Sealing. You know seal? Yeah, no, not stamp. Seal means it is closed. Yes. Yes. Also, when a house is closed, it's under the government's authority. Like for some days, Radha Damodar temple in Vrindavan, it was under some debate, who will get this land. There was some dispute. Radha Damodar temple. At that time, Radha Damodar temple was locked and a government seal was given on that. That was sealed, means locked. Nobody can, enter without government's authority. That is sealed. So, Guru Maharaj used to say, those who think that plane and this plane are equal, for those persons, the transcendental realm will permanently remain sealed, closed. They cannot enter into that realm. So, these pastimes are not to be understood by material mind. Today is also Balram Rasa, Madhura Ras, and this is Purnima Tithi. Today is also many other important, auspicious tithis are there. Our Shyamananda Prabhu's appearance day, Vamshi Vadanananda Thakur's appearance day, and Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's associate, Srila Bhakti Vilas Bharati Goswami Maharaj's appearance day. We will hear a few lines about Srila Bhakti Vilas Bharati Goswami Maharaj. In the month of Chaitra, that is mid-March to mid-April, is called month of Chaitra. On Brihaspativar, that is Thursday. Today is also Thursday? Yes. Thursday. On Thursday, on the Purnima Tithi, date is 31st of March, 1904. He appeared in the Chaubis Pargana. The Chaubis Pargana is a district in West Bengal. He appeared in that place, and his father, Sree Phatik Chandra Das, he was a disciple of Srila Prabhupada. And his mother, Srimati Giri Bala Devi. So, accepting them as his mother and father, he appeared in this material world, particularly in the place where Prabhupada had visited. When Prabhupada had come to the house of his father, he stayed in one particular room. It is in that room this Maharaj took birth. You can say Prabhupada's resting place. That is where this Maharaj took birth. At a very, very young age, he was a child. During those days, he used to dream about Srila Prabhupada. He used to have Prabhupada in his dreams. And when he was only about 9 years old, he got the darshan of Srila Prabhupada because his father was a disciple of Prabhupada. So at the age of 9, he got darshan of Srila Prabhupada. And also, even before that, when he was only 7 years old, he had, by hearted all the verses of Gita. By heart means he could remember all the verses of Bhagavad Gita. And also he used to go through Srimad Bhagavat at such a young age. And when it comes to his studies, material studies, he was also good in his material studies. So much so that when the teachers were not there in the school, he would teach. He would teach the other students. So that was his caliber. And sometimes he used to take double promotion. Double promotion? A person is in the 5th grade, he will go to 7th grade directly, 6th grade. After passing the exam, he will directly, go. You have that concept in Russia also? Yes. Double promotion. Yes. So they can jump. So if they are very clever, very intelligent, they are given this opportunity. So he also was so expert in his studies right from his childhood. And as days progressed, years progressed, his desire to come in contact with Prabhupada entirely, means to give his life totally in the service of Prabhupada, intensified. So, in 1918, when he was 14 years old, he came to Sridham Mayapur to take darshan of Srila Prabhupada, and he would become a very frequent visitor. Very frequently he would come to Mayapur to meet with Prabhupada, to hear Harikatha from him. In this manner, he would come in contact with Prabhupada, and Prabhupada would say, he is going to be one of our mutt members very soon. Prabhupada had understood his intentions. And at the age of 25, Srila Maharaj, he took Harinam Diksha from Srila Prabhupada, and he became Seva Vilas Prabhu. His name Seva Vilas. And since then, he started staying in the mutt and served Prabhupada and other various sannyasis and disciples of Srila Prabhupada. He would serve all of them. At the age of 25 means when in 1929, by then Ban Maharaj, Bhakti Pradeep Tirtha Maharaj, so many other Ashram Maharaj, there were so many other sannyasi disciples and stalwart preachers of Srila Prabhupada, they were all there. So Prabhu used to serve all of them. And after Srila Prabhupada disappeared in 1936, he stayed in Chaitanya Math for several years, and then he also came to, he was also serving this Yogapeeth. In Mayapur, he was serving Yogapeeth, where Mahaprabhu appeared, and also the other places in Mayapur. He also acted as in charge of Chaitanya Math, not Acharya, but in charge. He acted as an in charge of Chaitanya Math for a few years. He was also serving the Adhokshaja Murti, the Adhokshaja Shaligram in Yogapeeth. Adhokshaja Shaligram, that was worshipped by Jagannath Mishra. So he used to serve Adhokshaja Shaligram also. In 1940, he came to his godbrother Sri Bhakti Bhudeva Shrauti Goswami Maharaj, and he accepted sannyas from him. In 1940, Shrauti Maharaj. He took sannyas from him and he became Sri Bhakti Vilas Bharati Maharaj. From then he is called as Bhakti Vilas Bharati Maharaj, and he had a very, very special inclination towards book distribution. Bhakti Vilas Bharati Maharaj, he started Bhakti Vilas Granthalay, the printing press by the name Bhakti Vilas. No, the press name, printing press name. And he would, print books. He would distribute books. He would not beg money from anyone. He would say that we should not eat any, we should not accept money or any items from a materialistic person, enjoyer. If we do that, then our paramartha, our spiritual life will be destroyed. Therefore, he would distribute books, and whatever money he would get out of it, some part of it he would use for his livelihood. Mostly he would use for the printing of subsequent books, but partly he would use it for his his livelihood. He used to cook himself to the deities. He would cook in a earthen pot. The rice that he would beat by himself from the husk. He would beat the rice, and then he would cook that using the Saraswati water, not like tap water or storage water. He would take water from the Saraswati river, and then he would cook. He would offer to the Lord and he would eat. For all of his life, he was exhibiting such a renunciation, detached from all material enjoyments. And then he was totally concentrating on printing books and distributing them. This is, Prabhupada called it as Brihat Mridanga. Mridanga is this. Brihat means big Mridanga. Huge. What is the meaning of huge? If Mridanga is played, it will be only heard in, limited portion. But Brihat Mridanga, it's a big Mridanga. When it is played, it will be heard all over. Srila Prabhupada used to call book distribution as Brihat Mridanga, because the message of Mahaprabhu will be spread everywhere in the form of books. So, Bhakti Vilas Prabhu had particularly accepted this service of Brihat Mridanga, even while Prabhupada was present and after Prabhupada's departure also, to the, and to the last of his life in this material world. He had established Sri Rupanuga Bhajanashram. I think it's there, right? Near the Ghat. Near the Ghat it is there. Rupanuga Bhajanashram. Very close to our Shiva Mandir, there is Rupanuga Bhajanashram. He has established in Bhuvaneshwar, Puri, Calcutta, and also in Sridham, Mayapur, still being worshipped there. And he stayed there in Mayapur for several years in Rupanuga Bhajanashram, and he performed Harinam Sankirtan. 3 lakh holy names, 300,000 holy names he would do without fail every day. So in this manner he had devoted his life completely towards the service of the holy name and towards the service of distributing books. He was also a good preacher. He was also preaching in the form of through books. He would carry to various persons and then he would preach them Krishna Bhakti. And in 1995, on the 7th of January, Saturday, in the morning hours, 4 hours 45 minutes, on Gaura Saptami Tithi, Srila Maharaj, while performing Nama Sankirtan, he disappeared from this material world in 1995. So today is his appearance day. So we pray at the feet of most revered Srila Bhakti Vilas Bharati Goswami Maharaj that may he free us from all offences that we might have committed unto his feet knowingly or unknowingly, and may he shower his mercy so that we will also be devoted to the holy name and devoted to the big book distribution mission of Srila Prabhupada and his associates. I offer my obeisances unto Sri Shyamananda Prabhu and Sri Vamshi Vadanananda Prabhu. May they bless us and give us shelter at their feet, and so that we dedicate our rest of our life unto the service of Radha Krishna, to the service of Gurudev. May they shower their mercy. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan Panchatattvatmak Shri Gaura Hari ki jai. परमाराध्यतम पतित पावन स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद प्रवंश स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति दयित माधव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जगत गुरु श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। जय श्री श्री रूपानुग गुरु वर्ग की जय। श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ षड गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय श्री कृष्णेर वसंत रास की जय। जय श्री श्री बलराम प्रभु रास यात्रा की जय। जय श्री वंशी वदनानंद ठाकुर एवं श्री श्यामानंद प्रभुर शुभ आविर्भाव तिथि पूजा की जय। जय त्रिदंडी स्वामी नित्यलीला प्रविष्टा स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति विलास भारती गोस्वामी महाराजेर शुभ आविर्भाव तिथि पूजा की जय। समागत हरि कथा श्रवणकारी भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री हरिनाम प्रभु की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।